If the truth makes you look bad, there is something that you need to work on within yourself. I don't know how many times I have to say that. So apparently there is some issues that people have with me because of the type of content I make, in particularly the content about toxic family dynamics. I guess it's some people that's being messy, running back and forth, telling people that I'm making videos about them. Meanwhile, I'm doing a collective reading. It's crazy. Please do not be so full of yourself that you think that all of my content is directed towards you. I will let you know. I will say your name. I will say I'm talking about this person or that person. I will say it in the reading because I believe that the collective needs to know if I'm inserting any of my personal situations, beliefs, or whatever into a collective reading. I will say that. But if I'm doing a reading for the collective and I'm talking about toxic family dynamics and your behavior just so happens to align with the toxic behavior that I'm talking about, what you need to do is stop getting mad at me and go work on yourself. Why are you even assuming that I'm talking about you? Obviously your behavior is in alignment, or whoever is running back telling different family members this and that, obviously they feel like your behavior is in alignment with what I'm talking about. So what they really are telling you without telling you is that you are toxic. Why, when I make a video about toxic family, are there certain family and friends that go and tell other family members and friends, oh, Sierra made a video about you? What made you think I was talking about that person when I was talking about toxicity? Obviously, you think their behavior fits, or obviously, you think the personal things that I go through in my life with certain people fit those circumstances. So my question is, if your behavior fits, what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do to fix your toxic behavior? That's what you need to be working on. I don't want not one other person coming to me talking about a video I made and how they think I'm talking about this person or that person. Just know this, I don't have to sneak diss nobody. I will say your name. I will say I'm talking about this person or that person. I don't have a problem with that. I haven't fully said my story the way I want to because I'm so worried about family members getting upset. I'm not about to keep worrying about y'all. I have a job to do. When I get up here and I talk to the collective, I'm not talking to you. And if there is something in my life that I've gone through that somebody else is going through and I'm doing a reading for them, yes, sometimes I will say I went through that too. I dealt with that too. I have that same toxic relationship with ex-family member as well. I know how you feel. People need to know that they're not alone. The only thing you should be concerned with is if I misrepresent you, if I lie on your name, if I lie about something you've done. I don't get up here and lie on nobody. Okay? But the same people that got issues with me have lied on me. That's what's crazy. How you lying on me and get mad when I get up here and tell the truth about you, or you assuming I'm telling the truth about you? There have been videos that I have done and I've taken them down because I did not want family members to be judged. But I have a right to tell my story. You cannot stop me from telling my story whenever I get ready to tell my story. And the only thing you're doing is pushing me to want to go ahead and just put it all out there. Don't send nobody else to me talking about your feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. What you gonna do about that? Because if you're not concerned about my feelings, why should I be concerned about yours? I didn't ask to be put in this position to where I have a public platform where sometimes I do have to talk about the things that I have gone through. This is the calling that has been placed on my life. So if you are upset now, you're really going to be upset when I start opening up more, because I haven't even opened up the way that I'm supposed to, because I'm so worried about how are people going to feel when I get up here and tell my story. Why should I be worried about how other people feel when I tell my story? That's crazy. If you don't want to be the villain in somebody's story, don't play that role. It's that simple. And if you have done things wrong, apologize. Go get counseling. Go do whatever it is that you need to do to try to get in a better space with that person. But making that person a scapegoat, I'm going to tell you, that's not going to work for me. I don't care what I go through in life. I don't care how hard life gets, because I know some of y'all want to try to say, oh, you've had this hardship and that hardship. Maybe it's because of your platform. Maybe it's because you do readings, this and that. Well, I want you to tell me why your life is in shambles then. You don't have a platform. You don't do readings. Why is your life in shambles then? I don't care what my life looks like. I'm going to continue to walk in my purpose. I fully understand that walking in my purpose sometimes is going to put me in uncomfortable places where I don't want to be. I have accepted that. So if you think you're going to deter me from walking in my purpose by trying to make my life harder, it's not going to happen. All you're doing is giving me fuel. All you're doing is making me really want to get up here and say what has been going on for real. I don't like getting on my platform with this kind of energy. But it's starting to get ridiculous. So for everybody that wants to run, my son's food is done cooking it. I don't know if y'all hear that, okay? But for everybody that wants to go run, tell people, Sierra said this, Sierra said that, go run, tell this. Go point them to this video. Screen record it. Download it. Do what you got to do. But what you're not going to do is stop me. What you're not going to do is stop me. All right, that's the message. That's the message. I'm sorry I had to come on here acting a fool. I might even take this down, okay? Because like I said, I don't like acting a fool, but I just had to get that out. I just had to get that out, okay? So, boom. There you have it. Go run, tell that. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Toodles.